Okay, welcome to week one of ITCS 131, Introduction to Computer Science. Today I'm going to walk you through the lab manual exercises with Cengage. So if you click on week one, you will see a bunch of different things here. All these ones with the little blue squiggles, these are connected to the Cengage MindTap program. And the Unit 1 read goes to your textbook, and everything else goes to your lab manual. So we're going to start out by clicking Before You Begin. And when you read that, it just tells you that you're going to need to download some things. And the things you're going to download require either Windows or Mac OS. Okay, so the second thing you'll click on, Getting Started with the Lab Manual. And when you click on that, you'll be brought to this page. And if you're not on this page, if you're on some other page, you can use these right and left page turners to switch back and forth to where you need to go. But the first thing you'll see in this chapter introduction, it'll talk you through a bunch of different things related to the labs. And the next page, software requirements. You're going to need to go to this link if you're on Windows. And if you're not on Windows, just click this link. And when you go to that link, it'll open up a page for downloading Java. And then you'll just pick whichever operating system you have, Windows or Mac, and you'll click the correct link if you're running a more recent Mac, version 12 and above, or 10.7.3, and then whichever version of Windows you have. You'll download that, follow the instructions here, and it will walk you through how to install that. But basically, you're going to double click it, open it, click install, and then Java will be set up on your system in the way that you need it for the lab exercises. Once you've done that, you'll come to this page where it talks about the installation instructions. The installation instructions tell you that you need to download the lab manual files, but despite the fact that this is bold, this is not what you click on. Instead, when you go back to Blackboard, you'll see another link, download your lab manual files. And when you click on that, you'll come to this page. Your files might download automatically. If not, click on this little icon here to download those files. Those will download as a zip file. And when you open that, you will see a folder. And within that folder should be something called All Labs. And this is what we're going to be using. There are a bunch of other files in here that you're going to need for other things. But for now, once you've got Java set up, you should be able to double click on that. If you're on the Mac, it's going to give you this warning. And what you'll have to do is go into System Settings and go down to Privacy and Security, and then find all the way at the bottom. It tells you this was blocked to protect your Mac because it doesn't know who wrote the program. You're going to click Open anyway. This will pop up and you can say Accept. And now you have your lab software running. Okay. The other thing you can do is you can right click and just say Open with Java Launcher. So if I close this, you right click, Open with Java Launcher, then it'll be a little bit faster the second time. Now, again, this is for the Mac. On Windows, you should just be able to double click it and it'll run. Okay. Now, once that's running successfully, then you'll come back over here and you'll look at Lab Experience 1 Glossary. And when you click that, it takes you to this page with a bunch of information about navigating through the glossary component of your lab. So each of these buttons is a different program that you'll be using in the labs. And the glossary one is just a way to look up textbook items and be able to store things. It's really more about making sure that the software runs correctly. So what you're going to do is you'll click on the glossary link. This will open up. And then you're going to click on File and click Open. And it should open to the examples folder. That's the folder inside of all labs. If it doesn't, just navigate to that folder and then click example.gla for glossary. And you'll see some glossary terms for units 1 and 2. When you click on those, their definition appears, and you can add new terms if you want to. And when you add a new term, it shows up there. You can type in the definition, etc., etc. Okay, and you can also delete terms, so be careful with that. All right, so the final thing to note here is once you have gone through that, is you're going to actually do these exercises. So you click on that link, and it says your assignment is ready. Click Start Assignment Now, and then it will load the assignment. There are 3 questions all about looking up things in the glossary or adding terms to the glossary. So you go through each of those questions, and then at the end, it tells you that you are going to save your glossary, and it'll be a .glo file. You'll save that somewhere. You do not upload it here. Instead, you will click Lab Experience 1 Submission, and it will tell you that you will upload your lab submission here. Okay, so that is how the week 1 lab assignment works. A lot of things to click on, but it is just to help you get set up and make sure the software works that you're going to need for the subsequent weeks. So if you have any questions, just send me an email